You know that really awkward pause in the middle of a conversation when there's nothing to say? Do you want to know how to completely avoid that and just keep the conversation flowing? In this video, I'm going to give you 3 techniques that I use to avoid social awkwardness and become a social butterfly. Alright, what's going on, guys? My name's Cole Hastings and I'm here to improve your life. So we can all improve our conversation skills, right? Even the greatest speakers in the world need a little bit of better conversation skills, and I'm still working on it too. I'm working on it through these videos, and I'm just gonna show you and get right into the techniques that I use to improve my conversation throughout all aspects of life and with anyone I talk to. And a disclaimer before I get into these, you need to start doing these with people you're very comfortable with, so like your really close friends. Because if you try to do these techniques right off the bat with people you're not familiar with or you don't know, you're gonna choke. Well, you might not choke, but it's best to start off with people you know. It'll make you a lot more confident in trying these techniques, and you'll get into the habit of doing these with other people a lot better. So the first technique I have for you guys is called the no filtering technique. And well, the name describes itself. It's not having a filter on anything that's going on in your mind. So you need to stop thinking, would I be cool if I said this? You need to lower your criteria at what you're going to say. But obviously, if you're gonna say something that's going on in your mind, make it be neutral or positive and not negative. No one wants to listen to a negative Nancy in a conversation. So basically, you just need to stop being hesitant and overthinking what you wanna say. Just say whatever is on your mind and you'll have more stuff to talk about. Even if it seems absolutely ridiculous, people are gonna think it's ridiculous. Just start getting weird with it. Just say whatever's on your mind and who knows where the conversation will go. So no filtering. Practice that with your close friends and integrate that into your life when you start getting into real life situations. And the second technique I have for you guys is called conversational threading. So this sounds really complicated, but it's actually really simple once you get the hang of it. And I'm telling you guys, just start these with your friends and you'll be able to do them with other people in real life situations a lot easier. And you know that really awkward silence between conversations? This will completely get rid of that. So what is this technique? Essentially, you're in a conversation, you're talking about a topic, and during that topic, you need to keep bullet points in your head of things that come up that are unrelated to that topic. And then once the topic is about to die out and you know there's about to be that awkward silence, you can bring up one of those bullet points and expand further on it and ask about it. So here's a good example. So you're talking about something unrelated to this, what I'm about to say, and the person says, yeah, I just had a family reunion where the cousins I never see were there and it was a really good time. So keep that in your head and come back to it once you have this awkward silence. And once your conversation before is about to end, you can say, oh, I heard that you don't talk to that family a lot, or you don't talk to those cousins a lot. Why is that? So that's just a simple example. That'll get it so that you never have an awkward silence in a conversation. You can just keep flowing with it. If you are constantly analyzing every conversation, but not over-analyzing it, not overthinking it, but taking bullet points out of these certain conversations that you're having and thinking, okay, how can I use this later and how can I ask about it later? You're going to become a social master. And the third and final technique I have for you guys is a little unorthodox, and some of you probably won't agree with it, but it is to talk with yourself. So with this technique, you don't even have to talk to your close friends. You can just perform this completely by yourself. So that way, there's no way you can be embarrassed. And I'm doing this right now in my video. I'm just talking with myself. This is how I become a better conversationalist. I explained this in my intro video. So why does talking with yourself help so much? It's because you're verbally communicating, you're verbally getting your ideas out of your head. You can think about things in your head as much as you want, but once you try to say them out loud without practicing, you're probably gonna choke. And I'm not just talking about talking in the mirror about nonsense. I'm talking about things that you actually care about, talking about things that you're passionate about. So here's the technique to do in the mirror. So stand in the mirror for about 5 to 10 minutes and talk about a topic that interests you and elaborate on it further. And once you're done talking, or actually while you're talking, think about your articulation, how you're articulating your words, and how you can improve your topic that you're talking about. So just ask yourself stuff like, does this make sense? Am I coming off right? How can I improve this? Stuff like that. So when you get out there into a real life situation, you can talk about whatever you were talking about in the mirror, and you can talk about it even more confidently because you've already practiced it. So yeah, with anything, practice makes perfect. Don't just sit around and be in your thoughts all the time. When you're by yourself, try talking to yourself. It sounds like a crazy person, but just try it out for 5 to 10 minutes in the mirror about things you're actually passionate about. People love listening to things that you're actually passionate about. And when you're actually passionate about something, you're gonna be able to talk about it a lot better. So clearly, I am passionate about improving people's lives through these personal development videos, which is why I can just talk about them so easily. I find that topics like this are so much easier to talk about than other stuff when I try to talk about it, that I'm just like, I don't really care about it. But those are my 3 techniques, and guys and girls, just please try them with some close friends first, and obviously talking by yourself, you're just talking by yourself. But yeah, go over these. No filtering, the conversational threading, and the last one, of course, talking with yourself. So try to repeat these techniques, continue practicing them. You're gonna become better at socializing with people. Talk about things that you care about, of course, and ask a lot of questions. Be curious, be charismatic. And if you enjoyed this video, if you're gonna try these techniques out, then leave a like on it. And if you enjoy just seeing videos like this of the same topics, just personal development, improving your life, which is what I'm here for, then subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.